After I spent $8,000 of my own money on small gun safes, I tested the biometrics, I found deadly design flaws, I tested long-term reliability, and a couple of safes broke all by themselves. And then I probably tested over 10 small gun safes to see just how tough they really are. And with all that, these are my top gun safe picks. This is the Sentry biometric gun safe. Main features: it's built super damn tough, taking over 23 minutes of full force pry attack with stage 3 tools. Not in a million years did I ever think it would be this tough, just with one locking latch. The Sentry safe features a gas strut to help lift and lower that heavy steel lid. Enter the safe with either biometrics, electronic number pad, or mechanical key. And now onto my pry rating. Take a look at just how much damage this way under $200 safe took. This little safe gives you real pry protection. I have the full pry test on my channel if you wanted to see just how tough this safe is. The Sentry safe earns a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. I tested my Sentry safe for over 3 years without any issues, and even though it took a lot of damage, it still registers my fingerprint to this day, as you can see here. The biometrics are also more secure than my $300 Vaultek, and it passed my wet and powder test. What's not to like here? The Sentry safe earns a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: I would say this is more than just a gun locker. It's truly a tiny safe. Sentry is my top budget brand. This is MagSafe's biometric safe locker. Main features: for the money, MagSafe makes one of the better biometric safe lockers you can buy. The MagSafe comes with a steel security cable for easy securement, or has 4 pre-drilled holes for permanent placement, interior LED light, automatic opening lid, an emergency inlet in case your batteries die, or you could just use the mechanical key as it always works. Now onto my pry rating. The MagSafe is made from 16 gauge carbon steel, has one locking latch as you can see here, and from my pry test of 10 other similar safes in this class, the MagSafe looks most comparable to the Awesafe I tested here. It should put up a little fight with pry tools for a few minutes. The MagSafe gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now onto my quick access rating. MagSafe says this safe features a vein recognition sensor, and if it's half as good as Verifi's or Viking Safe's vein recognition biometric sensors, it should be a good performer. And you also have the number pad and trusted reliable mechanical key as well. The MagSafe gets a 4 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: this is the best biometric safe under the $150 class of small safe lockers you can buy by a long shot. This is the Stack-On gun locker. Main features: this is a good old-fashioned mechanical keyed locker with 2 removable shelves and comes in at 26 pounds. And now onto my pry rating. You really want me to rate a gun locker? Okay, but funny enough, the Stack-On's latch, as you see here, does actually look tougher than the RPMB I pry tested. That took only 8 seconds to pry open with a flathead screwdriver. I believe the Stack-On would fall closer to the Awesafe safe that took 1 minute and 8 seconds to pry open. The Stack-On gets a 2 out of 5 pry rating. It will keep the kids out, and that's what it's made for. Now onto my quick access rating. Nothing is more simple than a key. No batteries or electronics to worry about. The Stack-On gun locker gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: a lot of my cells are just basic lockers like this. A simple key locker is a reliable way to get your firearm, with no codes to forget about, no batteries to die, or electronics to go out. This is the Fortress modular gun cabinet. Main features: this is a hard to find simple gun locker with key only access. The Fortress features a 6-way locking system to secure the door, welded steel body construction, full-length piano hinge, and steel locking mechanism, double-bitted key with drill-proof cylinder lock. And you can secure the cabinet with pre-drilled mounting holes and comes with all mounting hardware. And now onto my pry rating. With its 6-way locking system to secure the top of the door, bottom, and side, giving you a little bit more pry protection, Fortress gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Really can't beat a simple keyed locker, not much to go wrong here. The Fortress gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: I like lockers with a quality mechanical key. This locker is a damn unicorn. This is the Stealth Shadow SV1 gun safe. Main features: this is the most secure gun safe you can buy, even more secure than a Fort Knox, Feline, or even Viking safe, and here's why. The Stealth Shadow features a UL-approved S&G Spartan Electronics deadbolt. This thing is even EMP rated. S&G locks are the type of electronics found on bigger safes. You won't find this on any other small safes. The Stealth safe features a super thick 7-gauge steel lid, 10-gauge steel body with a gas strut to help lift that heavy lid, foam interior with space for 2 full-size pistols. And now onto my pry rating. With the 7-gauge steel lid and steel deadbolt, the Stealth safe is on another level of protection. Even a skilled attacker is going to have major problems with this little safe. If you need the best of the best, this is it. The SV1 gets a 6 out of 5 rating. It just broke my rating system. Now my quick access rating. The UL listed S&G electronic lock is simply the best you can find in the small safe category. Just simply input your code and twist the dial and you're in. The Shadow Vault SV1 gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: the Shadow SV1 is the most secure small gun safe you can find. This would be my go-to storage option, but also a great quick access bedside safe. It's a tank. This is the Amazon Basics Hidden Book Lockbox. Main features: there's no better protection than hidden in plain sight. The interior body is made from a thin steel and comes with 2 keys that locks down one locking latch, as you can see here. And here is my fitment guide. Here's the quick fitment guide. Let's start off with the Makarov. The Makarov fits in there. Easy, no problems. Let's move over to the Nickelback of firearms, the XD9. Watch this little lip down here, and there you go. Easy fit, no problems. Now, YouTube, this is an Airsoft 1911, as you see there, no problems. Now let's move over to the big boy. This is a Glock 21. Let's see if we get in there. Just remember that lip right there. Put down that lip. There you go. Not a bad budget option. Thanks, Jeff Bezos, for the Book of Death. This is the budget biometric Awesafe. Main features. I wanted to hate this Awesafe, but my biometrics worked 100% even after 2 years. But there was a recall as some Awesafe's biometrics were just letting any fingerprint in. But I guess they fixed this problem and now they're back. There are better safes without biometrics, but if you have to have a biometric budget safe, then I guess the Awesafe will do the trick. And now onto my pry rating. They say a pry resistant lid, and that's not exactly true, but surprisingly it took 3 minutes and 82 seconds with stage 3 tools. Not bad for its price. The Awesafe gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. This was the fastest to open biometric safe I tested with just 0.4 of a second to open. And the biometrics performed okay on my wet and powder test. And even after a couple years of trouble-free use, there was also no battery drain issues, like I have had on other budget brands. The Awesafe gets a 3.5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, for around $100, it performed well, but then again, don't be surprised by any recalls. This is the KARE 10-12 rifle locker. Main features. This is just a cheap locker if you need some quick space. Just note you will need to assemble this cabinet like an IKEA dresser. The main storage area is accessed with either a digital number pad or mechanical key. The top box is perfect for ammo or pistol storage. Also includes 3 adjustable rifle racks, LED interior light, and an external jumper box in case your internal batteries die. And now onto my pry rating. This is a super light built cabinet, but you do get 4 small locking bolts on the main door. This part of the cabinet gets a 2 out of 5 pry rating. And the top storage box with a 1 locking latch gets a 1 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. On cheaper lockers, always keep the mechanical key on hand. Never put 100% trust in electronics. The KARE gets a 2 out of 5 quick access rating. If you use the key, it's a 5 out of 5 rating. Just saying. Final thought, it's cheap and serves the keeps the kids out problem. This is the Vaultek RS Smart Safe. Main features. It's not cheap, but if you need the toughest but lightest rifle safe you can find, this is the perfect safe for you. 5 ways to enter the safe: biometric, smart app, nano key, number pad, or mechanical key. With Vaultek's Wi-Fi connectivity, you can view live safe data and receive instant alerts for safe activity right to your phone. Manage and monitor your safe remotely from your Wi-Fi app or online web dashboard. View battery levels, history log, interior temperature, plus humidity. Be alerted anywhere for tampering, impacts, or when the safe has been opened. Comes with rechargeable lithium battery with a permanent AC power adapter, modular interior lighting, high-density twin pistol rack with storage up to 8 rifles. There are also pre-drilled holes for permanent placement. And now onto my pry rating. The Vaultek RS is made from 14-gauge steel construction and uses Vaultek's exclusive metal forming techniques, 4 solid steel locking bolts, anti-pry bars, rugged interior hinges, and with instant impact alerts, the Vaultek RS gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. There are a lot of ways to gain access into the safe, and with the testing my personal Vaultek VS20i, it easily passed all my wet and powder tests, and only took 1 second to open with the biometrics. Vaultek is a brand you can trust to open when you need it to. The Vaultek RS gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, the safe comes in at just 124 pounds. Other safes of similar size weigh 500 pounds up. If you need a tough rifle safe for the second story of your home, this is the one. This is Vaultek's lifepod gun case. Main features. This is the original lifepod, as you can see here, with just enough space for a full-size Glock 22, but a better fit for the compact Glock 19 or 2 micro 9s, as you see here. The lifepod features dual-side compression latches combined with an interior rubber gasket, seals off the interior from environmental factors, making the lifepod airtight, dust-proof, and can even float in water. Also comes with a steel security cable for quick and easy securement. And now onto my pry rating. This is a portable gun case. All it needs is good basic pry protection, and you get that with Vaultek's anti-impact latch, as you see here. The lifepod is also drop tested. The Vaultek lifepod gets a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. From my personal use of Vaultek's products and years of testing, I have come to 100% trust their safes. Access is with either number pad or key backup. The safe is powered by a 9-volt battery that lasts up to a year of normal use. The Vaultek lifepod gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, if you need a trusted weatherproof portable gun case that will last and work when you need it to, there are none better than Vaultek. How I rate stuff. I know it looks like I rate everything highly, but I really did spend $8,000 on these small safes, all put on my credit cards, and then I get no views on YouTube. Alright, enough about my suffering, so let's start with the curious case of the Bill Conch. This locker would lock down in place with your right hand, as you can see here, but with only one small tap in the middle of the lid, it would open all by itself. I even thought it might have been possessed by Satan, but that actually turned out not to be the case. You have to press down in the middle of the lid to lock the lid down, as there are 2 locking latches with this locker. And trust me, that's one deadly design. Now onto the pry test. The Bill Conch was tougher than I thought it would be with this sheet metal build. And as you can see here, the 2 locking latches broke off into the body, but they did detach from the sheet metal lid. The Bill Conch got a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now here is the RPMB lockbox, with only one tiny locking latch, as you can see here. By the way, if you ever see this tiny locking latch design, it's probably not going to be a tough locker. Anyway, here is the full pry test. And there you go, 8 seconds to pry open. The RPMB got a 1 out of 5 pry rating. This list is not in order because I wanted to show this Safely lockbox, as it has a similar latch design as the RPMB. It was a little tougher and took 1 minute and 8 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. The Safely got a 2 out of 5 pry rating. And here is the RPMB single pistol locker. Side note, this locker would drain its batteries as it sat. This is not good and was the only locker to have battery drain issues. And here is the full pry test. And that's another 1 out of 5 pry rating for RPMB. Let's move up half a rating from the RPMB with the Onias. The Onias looks just like the Ananus. I'm just gonna call it the Anus from now on. They do look the same, but they are not 100% the same. And here is the Anus test, starting with stage 1. So let's see how fast we can get in here. The anus just popped open in 13 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. And here is the Onias test. So that one took 35 seconds and actually bent the lid. The Onias earned a 1.5 out of 5 pry rating. And here is the only cheap brand that stood out, even though it was recalled for its biometrics. But I do believe Awesafe has fixed the biometric issues as of now. I really thought I was going to get in fast and easy with this under $100 safe. But as you can see here, it does have a nice size single locking latch. And to my surprise, took 3 minutes and 82 seconds with level 3 pry tools. And so there is my 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now we move to a stage 4 rating, the Sentry safe. You will need to go to my channel and find the full test, because it took 23 minutes and 47 seconds with stage 3 pry tools. That was not fun or easy, trust me. So what is a stage 5 rating? Pretty much means pry attacks aren't going to work. Here is my Fort Knox PB1. The design alone prevents any possibility to pry into, as you can see here. Stage 5 is pretty much angle grinder territory. And there you go, my 1 out of 5 pry rating system. Until next time, see you then.